as entering formula. And if you still practice, you still remember how to enter data itself. Let's say, for example, here we have test 1 and test 2, and then total. So we said total does not always mean addition, but for lesson purposes, we'll say default total is addition. So let's say you have got 60 here and you've got a 50 here. So last time we said you can easily find your total by getting the range of these two. Of course, the addition of two numbers is sum. So we enter equals SUM, as we have discussed already, that all formulas in Excel start with an equal sign. So once you put an equal sign in a cell, it means what you're entering in that particular cell, it is actually a formula. So in this case, I want to find the total of test 1 and test 2. So equal sum, open brackets, inside I'll put the range, meaning I want to add from 60 and I'll drag it straight up to the last value that I want to add. Then I'll close the brackets, click enter, I have my total there. So in others, of course you've heard me say total does not always mean addition. It can mean even subtraction depending on the values given. For example, here we've got item quantity and amount. Let's say that is your budget. So let's say the first item you want to buy is a flash disk, and then the second item you want to buy is a computer. So let's say you want to buy 2. Quantity means the number of items you want to buy, 2 flash disks, and maybe let's just put 2 computers. And so here, instead of amount, let's put unit price. This way you can easily follow unit price. Then what we're going to find here, what we want to find is the actual amount. So if you make a mistake, you can follow this and try to edit price. Alright, unit price. So what we want to find is the amount which we need to spend for those and down here let's put total. So amount, you can put maybe total. This way you can understand what I mean by total does not always mean addition. So unit price of a flash disk, you can say it's 150 in Zambian kwacha, of course. Maybe a computer, it says 4,000, one computer. That unit price meaning how much it costs if you buy one. So in this case, you want to buy two flash disks. So meaning you have to multiply 2 times 150, hence to find the total amount for the flash disk. So in this regard, you can clearly see what I mean by total does not always mean addition. So equal sign. In this case, we're going to apply, it means I want to multiply the quantity for flash disk, which is in the cell B2, star, which means multiplication or times the 150, which is in C2. Once I'm done, I just click enter, I have my value there. And as we practiced last time, if you click and drag down, you can have the value for the next one, and you have the formula there, equals B3 times C3, which is of course B3 times C3. So down here, I purposely put total to see the total amount I would spend all together. That is the after multiplying the unit prices for each item, I have to find all together how much will I spend. So in this case, of course, I will add equals sum, open brackets. I want to add from D2 up to D3 and there, close brackets, enter. And you have our amount there. So for today's lesson, let's practice inserting charts. So let's say this is the data that we have and want to insert a chart. To insert a chart, simply click insert. Then